Hello, welcome to this Meet the Candidate conversation with Anthony Nelson. He is a partner at Pivot My Business and a restorer, also has been a restorer on that side of things. So, all right, we encourage everyone to watch all the videos with all the candidates so you know what everyone brings to the table. Our goal is that each of these are 10 minutes or less. There are 7 candidates total for this year's election for 5 open seats on the RIA Board of Directors. The elections run March 17th through 24th, and that is open to RIA members only. The election results will be announced during the town hall at the RIA Convention April 28th through 30th in West Palm Beach. If you have not registered and you have not booked your hotel rooms, get on both ASAP, restorationindustry.org. All right, here we go. I'm going to toss it over to Katie Smith. She is the immediate past president of the RIA Board of Directors, and she is going to be tossing Anthony the questions.
Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Anthony, how are you?
Doing well. Good morning.
Good morning. It's your morning. It's our afternoon now.
Yep.
You are in Hawaii, for those who don't know. A couple other things I want to point out for those who are not familiar with you, or just for all of our voters. Anthony is currently finishing up his first term as an RIA board member. So our terms are 3 years, and if you would like to run for a second term, you have to do this process with all of our other candidates. So, Anthony, if you could just give us a brief history. I know that you went through a little bit of a career change during your first term on the board. So, for those of our members who don't know you well, if you could just give us a quick history of what you have done in the restoration industry.
Yeah. So I'm a recovering restoration industry company president. Decided to make a life change in the summer of 2022. Got young kids. I wanted to have the ability to take my kids to school and do some things that were meaningful. And running a restoration company didn't align with my personal goals and aspirations for, the next 5 to 10 years. I joke with my wife, I'm like, I don't think I'm done. I've got the bug, honey. It's going to happen again. So made a career change, took some time off, and decided to work with John Kowalski and the team over at Pivot My Biz on the consulting side. Um, I love the industry. I can't ever imagine a world where I'm not a part of it. And so that change created the possibility for my personal aspirations and my professional aspirations to align with the time that I have available to go do what I need to do.
All right, thank you. So, here's your first official question. Tell
Okay.
us why you want to serve a second term on the board of directors for RIA.
I feel like I'm not done. Like that's the most sincere and honest answer. The past 3 years have been really rewarding for me personally, and having the ability to work with the RIA, the board of directors, and on the committees that I serve on. I like the work's not done, and I want to have the ability to continue that work to the benefit of restorers everywhere.
Perfect. All right, so I know that you are in communication with contractors every day. So
Mhm.
just tell us from your perspective, what do you think is keeping restoration contractors up at night? And then what would you like to see the RIA doing to help alleviate those pain points?
Uh, Cash. Straight answer, cash. And, there's a couple different things that influence a restorer's ability to go and get the cash. The two things that I'm most excited about that we're working on are the, carrier relations with Mark Springer coming on as the advocate, and then also the work that's being done on the legislative side, both nationally and at the state level. There's a lot, probably far more than anybody, any normal restorer would ever know
Hmm.
in what's being proposed as bills, how we lobby those bills. Like that is its own own circus with its own monkeys. And yeah, I'm excited for the work that's being done there. And then I sit on the pricing task force and also the tech panel, and there's like there's not enough time in the day to do good work through both of those.
Awesome. All right, you've touched on this just a little bit, but I'll give you room to expand here. So tell us what you love the most about the restoration industry.
I, when I first started in the industry, gave me the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives every single day, and I didn't have to go get a PhD to do it. Like I wasn't going to survive college. I knew that. Um, And while the people whose lives I've been able to impact has changed over time, it was our customers, and then it became the employees of our team, and now it's other restoration business owners. That is the one thing that sincerely lights me up and gets me out of bed every day.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony.
Fabulous. All right. And anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
Um, Gosh, I guess the only thing that I would add is there's two things that are very, very important and near and dear to my heart. One of them being the technicians are the lifeblood of our industry, and any bit of change that we're looking at making, either from an industry perspective or within our own individual companies, I just want to make sure that we're keeping their interests in mind. I have this prevailing theory in my head. If we can give the individuals in the field 15 minutes of their day back in free time, they don't use it to benefit themselves. They use it to benefit our customers, other members of their team. Restorers just have an amazing heart. And then the other thing is there's been this pervasive trend of restoration business owners actively discouraging their children from getting involved in the restoration industry. And I'm making it my personal mission to try and make sure ours is an industry where I would be proud for my young daughters to be a part of when, they finally get through school and they're of working age.
All right, Anthony, thank you so much for your answers. Good luck in the election to you and all of the candidates. Again, you can vote and find out more information at restorationindustry.org. Be sure to check out all the interviews. Anthony, thank you.
Thank you. It's humbling and gratifying to be here and do this work.